When it comes to the best Dalek stories of the 80s, it's kind of obvious that there's only one winner when you pit them against each other. At least that's the common perception. After all, Remembrance of the Daleks is a practically perfect story, or so everyone says, but honestly, while it has its merits, it also has its flaws. That's why when I look at the best, my vote goes to Revelation of the Daleks. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today I'm diving into a story that's as gruesome as it is brilliant. The Sixth Doctor and Peri arrive on Necros, home to Tranquil Repose, a funeral home with a dark secret. Their visit begins with a mutant attack, which Peri dispatches, and the mutant's dying words reveal the horrors lurking behind Tranquil Repose's pristine facade. The great healer, the mutant claims, has been conducting grotesque genetic experiments that have twisted his body and driven him mad. Inside Tranquil Repose, a disc jockey plays music and chats to entertain the suspended animation clients. Meanwhile, Natasha and Grigory break into the facility to locate Natasha's father, Arthur Stengos, only to stumble upon a macabre sight. Stengos' brain being transformed into a Dalek mutant. His cries for mercy and moments of lucidity as he begs Natasha to end his suffering make for one of the most harrowing moments in the show's history. Elsewhere, Kara, a businesswoman looking to escape Davros's control, hires the mercenary Orsini and his squire Bostock to assassinate the great healer. The Doctor and Peri are drawn deeper into the unfolding chaos, encountering the creepy Tassenbecker, the arrogant Jobel, and a plethora of Daleks as Davros unveils his twisted plan, a new army of Daleks created from the very clients of Tranquil Repose. The climax brings Dalek factions into conflict as the Skaro Daleks, summoned by Takis, arrive to take Davros to trial. The ensuing battle is chaos, with Bostock managing to shoot off Davros's hand before being exterminated. Ultimately, Orsini sacrifices himself to destroy Davros's new Daleks, cementing his place as one of Doctor Who's most tragic anti-heroes. Let's talk about the cast. While Revelation boasts a strong ensemble, I'll admit my personal distaste for Alexei Sayle as the DJ. Maybe it's because I've never liked his brand of humour. The Young Ones was never my thing, but he feels like a distracting element in an otherwise atmospheric story. That aside, the performances are solid, particularly from Terry Malloy as Davros, who imbues the character with a mix of malevolence and arrogance that makes him a compelling antagonist. As a fan of horror, this story stands out. The grotesque imagery of Stengos' partial transformation, the oppressive atmosphere of Tranquil Repose, and the dark themes of exploitation and body horror all elevate Revelation above a typical Dalek adventure. Sure, Remembrance of the Daleks is excellent, but it's almost too clean, too easy. Its message is hardly subtle. And while its tightly woven plot is a strength, it lacks the raw, visceral impact of Revelation. Remembrance feels like a polished blockbuster. Revelation is the unsettling art house film that lingers with you long after the credits roll. And that's it from me. I'm Snake Damon, and this has been The Snake Pit. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. And remember, in the eternal battle of Dalek stories, sometimes it's the twisted, grimy underdog that claims the prize.